It's the holding on that hurts. Honey, it is the holding on that hurts you. The holding on to people who choose to misunderstand you for whatever reason. The holding on to ideas of what you should be doing by now. The holding on to ideas of what God expects from you. Even though those ideas make you feel small, make you feel as though you just can never quite reach the mark. It's the holding on to situations, relationships that hurt you, that drain you. That is hurting you, okay? If you would just release, let go, allow yourself to expand into your next level. And I know it feels scary. Supposing there's nothing there. I know I faced that myself. There were many relationships that I had to let go of. One, some of them just fell apart because I was no longer believing and thinking in the same way that I used to. But I held on so long to that way of thinking and believing because I really wanted to remain within the circle. I wanted to be wanted. I wanted to be accepted. I was scared of what would happen if I no longer had those people, those relationships, if I no longer thought that way. Would God hate me? Would I be alone? Would the people I love, would they still love me? Some didn't. There's no way around that. Some will always misunderstand you, whatever you do. The question is, do you really want to spend all of your life holding on to that which wants to let go, that which wants to go, just hoping that maybe one day they will understand, one day it will all come together, one day you will break through? It's not going to work that way. You know what helped me to start letting go? It was realizing that the thing I was trying to avoid, the hurt, the pain, the feeling of being alone, I already felt that way. Even as I was holding on desperately to these things, holding on to my job, thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do if I don't have this job? Will I be able to pay my bills? I was already worrying about paying bills, for goodness sake. Holding on to relationships. What would I do if I didn't have them? I already felt alone. I couldn't be myself with them anyway. They didn't understand who I was. I kept having to be something that I wasn't. And still, despite tiptoeing around everyone, still I felt alone. So what really was I holding on to? The whole, with religion, with the beliefs I had around God, I was so scared of letting them go, but I already felt distant from the divine. What was I going to lose, really? It's the holding on that hurts. You have the right, we all have the right to enjoy life. You're not here just to wait until the next life to then maybe experience prosperity and be happy. This is your life. What are you holding on to? What if by letting go of the things that are already hurting you anyway, you shift into a life where you're open to experiencing things that do not hurt? It is the holding on that hurts. Most of our drama comes from desperately trying to hold on to things that we're not even really sure we want, but you kind of think you have to have them. You have to have those people in your life. You have no choice in the matter. You tell yourself, you have to have that job. You have to have this and you have to have that. All of those things that are draining your very soul. Honey, it's the holding on that hurts. It's time to consider that there might be a bigger, more expansive, more prosperous life waiting for you when you finally let go. When you let go of what you don't want and allow yourself to step into what you do want. Yes, I know. It's not the easiest choice to make, and it's a choice you have to continually make. The transition it doesn't feel easy because we're so used to things in a certain way. In fact, for a lot of you, you're used to the pain. You're used to living with that pain, and it's almost like familiar. You're worried. What would I do without the pain? Though you don't even know you're thinking like that. I invite you to a free, fulfilled, financially abundant, love-drenched life. That is your true design. That is your divine right. But you have to claim it. You have to claim it. Are you ready to step into the more? Everything that I do around this page, here, wherever you're listening to this video, it's to support you in getting on to the deliberate millionaire path to peace and plenty. I highly suggest you start with the Abundance Library. Join the Abundance Library. Start your immersion in ideas that will enable you to distance yourself from your old ways of seeing things. Because when you distance yourself a little bit from the old ways of seeing things, you realize there is a whole other world that you are not opening up to right now because you're holding on so tightly to things that are keeping you bound. Again, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be at peace inside and out. You deserve to be prosperous in your relationships, in your health, in your money, and in the work that you do. You deserve to do work that you want to do, not work that you have to do. The choice is yours. The divine won't force you. We can only invite you. Hey, are you ready for your next level? The link to the Abundance Library will be around here. Take a look. Start your immersion today. But only join in if you're really ready for change, though. Only if you're really ready for change. It only demands that you listen to something for 20 minutes a day. But if you're not even willing to do that, don't bother joining. That's okay. But if you're ready for change, 20 minutes a day, can you commit that to yourself so that you prosper? I hope so. Go take a look. The link will be around this video. You can go to rosemarynonnynight.com/abundance library. Such a pleasure to do life with you. Share this video with someone else, okay? Share this with someone else. Go take a look at the Abundance Library. Much amazing love. Bye.